So today I'm doing a clean with me video and talking about life in Germany, which has been a great transition for us from our last duty station. We're a military couple, if you did not know that. So yeah, life has been really great, and I'm gonna share some of the things that we really like about Germany. The first thing being the access to different countries, different cities. That has been such a wonderful thing, especially coming from the Midwest in the US and not being able to access anything unless you drive for like 2 hours or even more. So this has been super awesome. The next thing is the bakery items. Oh my gosh, the bread here, the pretzels, just everything in the bakeries has been delicious. I don't know what it is, but it's just unlike anywhere else I've ever had bread. So that has been a good positive for us. We also love the endless amount of outdoor trails everywhere. Near our house there are like more than 10 trails that we can just walk to. That's really good. I don't know, I haven't lived in a place that has that many access to trails and walking areas. And then, you know, life hasn't been without its own challenges here, even though we kind of are looking at the positives more. So some challenges of moving to Germany, I think the first month was just the logistics of settling in, finding a house, learning about German laws, which are very strict compared to the US, learning about contracts like electricity, water, garbage, you know, having phones. So that was quite stressful in the beginning, but doing research and talking to people who were in our same situation really helped. Another challenge is just kind of like organizing my house, because it's a little different from the US style of houses. And then outside my house I have this big planters, a lot of them outside. So I planted some flowers, and I'm curious to know, what would you do? I'm thinking of making it a garden in the spring, but I don't want it to look like an eyesore right in front of my house. So I'm kind of curious. Hopefully I'll get some ideas on what to do with that space. But yeah, so here I'm showing you how I take care of my mint plant, which I've managed to keep alive for the last 2 months. But it has a lot of fruit flies. I think that's what it is, a lot of bugs on it. So I'm using soap and water to clean the leaves. I learned that this is a trick you can do to make the leaves clean and prevent your plant from getting infested. So anyway, going back to challenges of being in Germany, another challenge is learning German. Oh my goodness, I really was motivated to learn the language before I got here, and that proved to be quite challenging because you don't have anybody to practice with, so you kind of forget everything you learn. So when I moved here, the first week I felt like I learned way too much, and I was just kind of overwhelmed. But learning German has been a challenging thing. It's not as difficult as I thought it would be, but it's just understanding other people has been more difficult. Like if they wrote down what they were saying, I would understand it better. So I'm really trying to work on listening to different things, and I've started with music and shows. So yeah. And then here I'm showing you the eggs, because I got them unrefrigerated, which is different from the US. The eggs in the US are put in the fridge, but here they're outside the fridge, and they were clean, because I know eggs that are not cleaned like straight from a chicken. Like they won't go bad if you leave them outside because the pores are still closed, but these eggs are clean. So I wonder how they manage to keep their eggs outside the fridge and still avoid them going bad. Anyway, then I'm still using Blue Apron meal recipes because I really like them and kind of helps me be creative with my cooking, but they don't deliver here, so I just kept my subscription and I skip every month so I can have access to the recipes and just buy stuff and make my own food that way. They do have subscription boxes here. I saw HelloFresh and some other German subscriptions, but I haven't gotten the courage to do that, and they're a little bit more expensive than just buying my own stuff. So I'm choosing to stick to this and see how long this will last. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me ideas on what to film next. I had a lot of fun filming and I like getting back into it. All right, cheers.